We are at the web, and here is happening a lot around digital worlds, and well, also the old business, the traditional press business, is taking steps in the digital world. And next to me is standing Igor Smirnoff. He is not only talking about it, he is actually doing a lot of stuff around it. Could you introduce yourself, from which company you are coming, and what you are actually doing, and which kind of nice toys you brought with you?
Thank you, Victoria. Yes, we're here at Le Web to talk about traditional businesses, newspapers and magazines, and how they struggle and what they do practically to migrate their business successfully into digital realm, and how to make money, perhaps, if they dare. But the company that I represent is called Newspaper Direct. We have a fantastic online resource at pressdisplay.com. And if you go there, you will see a lot of interesting things that are taking place today, and the technology that we put behind many of the biggest brands in different countries.
So yeah, show us, how does it look like at the end? Huh?
One of the devices that was just announced this past Thursday is IREX 1000 digital reader, and I will try to demonstrate this to you. Let me see if I can get it. So this is how you would see a paper on it. Person can subscribe to a variety of different publications. There are over 800 newspapers, daily newspapers, that would be delivered to your device, where you can view it and browse it at your convenience. And there are a variety of different tools that are put behind it. But in essence, you would have your little companion with you and get your daily press and have it with you. Another unit that I was showing Victoria earlier was the first foldable electronic paper device, which looks rather nice. This is also a phone, and it's an e-reader, so you can take your book with you, or your magazine or your newspaper. And in essence, you will get, let me try and see if this works. You would get your paper that is optimized for this device, and with this foldable screen you can actually see and browse through your edition. You can have any story in a text format, and let's see.
Actually, how much will that cost, both of that tools?
Well, actually, it will depend on the market where you're going to be. IREX is released now, and it ranges anywhere from, I believe, from 400 euros and up, depending on the model. There are different ways how we try to make this work for people. For instance, if you buy a unit, we'd give a certain time of unlimited access for you. So at least a month you can play with the system, you can see how it works, and then it's a subscription-based service. But again, there's quite a bit of value, and for those of you who dare to explore and try some new units and some new devices, it's definitely worth a look. Polymer Vision Radius device is not available just yet. It's supposed to hit the markets in Europe first in the upcoming.
Oh, I already love it. I think there might be a lot of people out there who will also be crazy about it to have it. So where will they get it, and from what time on?
You know what, it was supposed to come at the end of this year, and we hear that this was pushed slightly into the new year, so just keep your eyes open. And
so not yet for Christmas, but maybe after Christmas present.
IREX is already should be on your Christmas list, and definitely. But as you rightfully said, you know, these two units that are quite different in nature. They would cater to different kind of audiences. Some who like smaller format, they'll go for a Radius. People who would want to replace everything in their suitcase, in their daily routine, the documents, the books, perhaps might want to go for a larger format. But again, it's out there for the consumers, and whatever they decide.
So how did you come up with that idea? It's yeah, well, let's come also to that one again. It's a sort of competition to Kindle, to Amazon's Kindle, right?
It is, and it isn't, because what we position this, unlike Kindle, this device will present a full edition, the way it was published. Kindle device, as you know, it feeds off the RSS feed on the web, so these are very limited editions of the papers. On all these devices you would get a full edition of the paper or magazine as it was meant, as it was published. And it's not just these devices. You're asking about how we came up with this idea. We already do quite a bit, and it's everything. If you take an iPhone, for instance, you'll have the same sort of service. iPhone, Blackberries, smartphones, they're all already equipped. If you try to access pressdisplay.com from one of your mobile devices, as long as you have a browsing capability, you'll be able to access your favorite papers.
Okay, so we saw that are great toys, and if there's any traditional business out there who would need help in bringing their business to the digital world, they would be right in contacting you, right?
Absolutely. In fact, if you look at our track record, we've grown quite substantially. We started with about 100 papers, and so from 100 papers 3 years ago, we have grown. Today we have over 850 papers on the network. So we're actively inviting the publishers, be it magazine publishers, small, large, it doesn't really matter. It costs them literally nothing to be on the network. There's plenty of technology to take advantage of, and I'm using this opportunity as well, Germany or anywhere in Europe, publishers who look at this, take a look at pressdisplay.com. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, absolutely.
And you are here promoting that business, your company, your tools, your toys. You are an evangelist. Tell me something about it. What do you need to become an evangelist?
What do you need to become an evangelist? You know what?
What's your secret?
You need to be passionate about what you do. You need to be passionate and believe in things that you do. I love what we came up with. Some things that we've talked 5 years ago, they sounded very outrageous and crazy, but today they are actually the standard, and we see that publishers, faced with a lot of things today, things that we've warned about, and if you're prepared and ready to tackle problems, you're going to be a winner, and we've seen that happening. We're quite enthusiastic about what we do. And so I guess, that's the key, whatever, it really doesn't matter. As you know, in life, that's what it is. If you...
So one hint for the people out there wanting to evangelize for their startup?
Well, know your stuff, know your market, know the opportunities, and actually dream big, dream in a huge way. Try to sort of think globally, not in small terms, but and also attend events like this. The web has been fantastic for us. We see a lot of very interesting people. It's a great crowd, fantastic networking opportunities, and I guess that's it. You meet, you talk, and next thing you know, it's happening.
Okay. So thank you for that little presentation, and that was Victoria from tiburon-tv with Igor Smirnoff. Nice name besides, haha.
Danke schön.
Thank you.
Thank you.